catch it. That happened in front of the club president and my buddy. My buddy said it was my fault for the longest time until the club president actually was whining about this over at the local hobby shop, and the guy happened to be standing next to him and said mine did the same thing. So I was vindicated. No nice way of saying this, screw you, Eric. It wasn't me. Well, then it would do it 2 or 3 more times. It cut me that time, by the way, and it did it 2 more times. It cut me, and I would find out later it had to do with me plugging, most likely, plugging the battery telemetry in backwards. Yeah, so it bit me twice. In fact, there's pictures. Ellie, come. No. Stay. There are pictures of me bit on my hands on the convergence form. I went from loving it to hating it to loving it to hating it to loving it to hating it, and finally I ended up shipping I swear to God, I shipped the flight controller back, citing the flight controller, and they said, well, as a one-time courtesy to you, we'll send you this one, but you got to send us the other one. They knew they had problems with it. Turns out it wasn't them. I had to cop to that. It was me. So yeah, what a hassle, man. I've never been bit by an airplane until I bought the Convergence or anything else. Bitch would fire up when you're just sitting there. And by the way, I burn out 3 or 4 receivers. It'd fly. See, I don't even know that that's it. It would fly with telemetry, but then it'd come back and the receiver would be burnt up. I don't know if I ever figured out what caused that exactly. Brownout or lower amperage when you were going from forward flight to multi-rotor. So eventually what I did was I went ahead and put in a BEC. And that seems to solve my problem. I've flown that thing a dozen times or so, and it behaves wonderfully now. I just put in an independent BEC. Now you can fly this thing forever. It's time to land. Landing. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, bitch.
Throttle disabled.
Hey, beautiful. All right, time to take Tundi up. See if I can not get any water in my boots.